Hi everybody, it's James at Cryptoconsh, and today we're going to talk about a new game on the Harmony Network called Mars Colony. Let's get into it. From the outset, a lot of people have already claimed plots of land on Mars Colony. It looks absolutely gorgeous from the graphics. As you can see in the bottom corner, it looks like I've actually won a free NFT of a land plot. Of course I bloody did. Nice one. That's what you get for beta testing early, boys. Let's get into the details of this fantastic little game. So it's listed on the Harmony universe. This is where I first saw it. Only one review. Not much notice and attention right now. I am absolutely super early. To start operating with this game, you do need MetaMask, okay? But you actually need to use the Harmony testnet on the MetaMask, not the main net, okay? So you have to enter all the testnet details. This is how early the stages are. 2 posts on their Reddit, yeah. And originally it looks like it was being launched on Ethereum. Also, if you have a look at their Twitter, you can see they only have 318 followers. They recently released an update, said they're going to start focusing on marketing. The main net launch, which is on January the 6th, where I'll be able to claim a single plot of land, and a discussion about how the game's going to work. We're going to get into that in a moment. As you can see, the website is beautifully designed with a lovely background. We know it's an NFT blockchain game, so it's play to earn. So the more time you spend in the game, the more you will earn while you're playing it. So the concept is like this. You own land in the game, and you kind of collect rent in a way, and you earn money based on the land that you own. You can build on that land to collect more money in the form of their token, and eventually you'll be able to battle with others. So let's go into this in a bit more detail. So let's look at their white paper. So initially, the really cool thing about this game is it's going to be decentralized. So every decision that's made by certain groups is going to have to be via voting. This is the beauty of decentralized games. It's a lot more fun because it's very community driven. And who has the strongest vote? It's kind of like a share operation. The person that has the most shares has the strongest vote. However, with it being decentralized, the shares will be split among a lot of people. So it requires a lot of votes to get anything done. You don't just have one person with 51% ownership that makes all the decisions in a DAO, which is great. So 100% of the tokens will be minted and managed by NFT landlords, very important. So that will involve some voting power. Everybody is going to have the same starting setup, but depending on what you do with your colony determines how much money you will make while playing the game. So here's the nitty-gritty and the tokenomics and the more important aspect of the game. So to start, you need to own at least one piece of land, okay? So if I zoom in on this map, this beautiful map, and I click on a piece of land, currently we can see the price is around $251 for a piece of land, which is about $65 for a piece of land. And of course, like I said, you have to log in with the Harmony testnet to use that. And I've already mentioned how you need to set that up. I think it's really cool that you can zoom in, choose a piece, and buy whatever piece of land that you want that's open. So moving forward, yeah, the initial price is 500, but currently you can see that they are 250. There's only 21,000 pieces to claim. That's it, unless they expand to other planets, which might happen later, based on the DAO's decisions, or the group decisions. So again, because this is the DAO, look at this. 100% of the token is controlled by the community. Most of that goes to landlords. It's just like real life, isn't it? There is a treasury where these funds will be used to develop the game based on voting mechanisms. So somebody might say, okay, I want to develop the game in this area. Can you give me funding for it? And based on a vote, people will decide whether to give funding or not. And those are the people that hold more of the tokens that will make the decision based on that vote. So pretty cool. Just like owning stocks in an organization, really. So the coin they're going to use is called CLNY. So if you own a piece of land, you'll be able to claim 1 CLNY a day. So the more land you own, the more CLNY you can claim. There's actually a huge supply of CLNY to start with. Okay, now if you want to increase your earnings of CLNY, you can own more pieces of land, or you can purchase a base station. A base station will cost 30 CLNY. I have no idea what the price of each CLNY will be at this point in time. I assume CLNY is colony token. So fundamentally, if you just get given a piece of land and you do nothing with it, right, and then you wait 30 days, you should have 30 CLNY, which then you could buy a base station. So then if you have your base station and your land, you should be able to claim 2 pieces a day of colony token. Quite logical, right? So the more you invest in your land, the more CLNY you can claim over time. And this breaks it down a little bit in more detail. So landlords play and spend, and they get colony token back depending on how much they spend and play. There is a treasury as well that will give to people and the community and to the game universe based on the DAO, where people will vote for what improvements they want in the game. So now let's look at a very important aspect of the white paper, their roadmap. So we can see what they've done so far. They have the forum, they've started their colony token, they've done the land minting and also token giveaways. They've got a great landing page, and they've designed the concepts. So now they're working on the individual land pieces that you buy and improvements to that land, and the contracts for claiming your colony token. So like I said, you get 1 colony token per day if you own a piece of land. And they're working on the contracts that allow that to happen without any third-party input. You just need to own the land and have the automatic distribution come to you. So later on, they're setting up the governance, multi-signature wallets for safety and security, and a strong governance framework. Based on voting, this will determine who gets funding for what part and what aspects of the game. and then later on they want to move to other blockchains as well. So it seems it's got massive potential, this game. Later on they said they wanted to have colony wars. Can you imagine if you are a colony over here and you wanted to attack this colony over here, and you all join forces and go do that? That could be brilliant. If it's anything like the island wars on Minecraft, that would be absolutely exceptional, where each community has its own governance and they go to attack each other, and then there's one winner and then they have a new governor, and then over time there's corruption and people get killed. It's really fun when you just let people do what they want in kind of a sandbox environment. So I'm really excited for the potential of this game. From the initial outlook, it looks beautiful. If they can do the design right, where it's fun to play, where people are able to build up strong bases and fortifications, and then there's a good model for going to other places and attacking other bases, it could be incredibly fun. Also, the fact that it's completely community driven is wonderful. The movements made in the game will be purely made by the people who are playing the game, and therefore have a vested interest in the game, and therefore want to improve the game, which I quite like as well. It's not one body at the top telling you what to do at the sacrifice of lots of players. As we know in the past, that has happened with many other games where they decided at the top to change something and it just ruined the game for most of the players, and many of the players left the game. That's all the information we have so far. I'm super excited about this game. I love the Harmony Network, and I look forward to more information and more developments as they come out. It's James from Cryptoconsh, and I hope you guys have a happy new year. Goodbye.